I've washed my hands and gathered my supplies. My supplies for a bed bath would be 3 washcloths, 4 large towels, a bath blanket, another gown, and a linen bag. I've washed my hands and gathered my supplies. Hi, Mrs. Jones. How are you? Oh, I'm well, thank you. My name is Linda, and I am your CNA, and I'm here to do a bed bath on you. Would that be okay? Oh, yeah, sure. Great. Look at my bed. So what do you have planned for today? Well, they have a bingo tournament later on. Okay, great. Well, we'll get you ready for your bingo tournament. How are you, Mrs. Smith? Oh, we're fine. Great. Be with you in just a moment. Sanitize my hands. That's the first thing that I do when I come into the room. Close the curtains. Since I will be using your rail, I'm just going to go ahead and raise up your side rail. Check my brakes to make sure my brakes are on. All right, Mrs. Jones, can I go ahead and move your personal items out of the way? Yeah, sure, fine. Great. And I need to go on your door to get your personal items. Is that all right? Sure. I'm just going to need your basin, soap, lotion, and deodorant. And your deodorant. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some warm water. Clean paper towel. Turn on my faucet. Get warm water at 105 degrees. Making sure that I do not cross-contaminate by putting the basin inside the sink. Everything in the bathroom is considered dirty. Mrs. Jones, would you mind testing the water to see if this is comfortable for you? Oh, that's great. Great. Okay, Ms. Jones, I'm just going to raise your bed up because I want you to be at a comfortable working height so I don't injure my back. Such a beautiful day today, Mrs. Jones. Glad you're going to get out of the room and get involved in some activities. Okay, that looks like a comfortable working height so then I'm not bending my back. And then sanitize my hands again. Right, Mrs. Jones, you're just going to pull down your blanket so we can get started. These bath blankets are really warm, keeps you from getting cold. It also helps absorb the water. I don't know about you, but I don't like wet sheets on me. What about you? Yeah, that is horrible feeling. Makes you more cold. I agree. All right, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to have you hold on to this blanket as I pull down your top sheet. Get it out of the way so it's not getting it all wet. Okay. Go ahead now, put some gloves on. Okay, so let me wash my hands again before I put my gloves on. And I'm going to remove your gown. Later on, we'll get you dressed. We can find a nice outfit to put on you. make sure we always protect your dignity and keep you covered. Protect your dignity and your privacy. Ms. Jones, we're going to start off with placing 2 barriers. One on your pillow to keep your pillow nice and dry. And then another across your chest to make sure we keep this bath blanket nice and dry. There. We can use this to dry your face as well. All right, Mrs. Jones. Here we go. So to wash your face, Mrs. Jones, we're only going to use plain water. We don't want to get soap in your eye. And I love making mitts because that helps prevent water from dripping all over you. So with one finger, just clean once, flip, and clean another. Would you like soap, Mrs. Jones, on your face? Sure. Okay, I'll just use a little so we don't dry your face out. Start side furthest away from me. Washing your face, forehead, face. Let's get that neck there. Last but not least, your ear. Flip, and let's do the other side. Forehead, face, neck, ear. Rinsing your forehead, your face, neck, your ear. There we go. Flip the towel. We're going to do the other side. Forehead, face, neck, and your ear. All right, so let's get you nice and dry now. Alrighty. So I think I'll use this towel to use as a barrier for your arm. Have you scoot a little closer toward me, okay? There we go. All right, so don't want to get your bed wet, so these barriers are really good. Keeping that bed nice and dry. All right, a little bit of soap. You know, some people like a lot of soap, but we know how drying that can be on your skin. All right, so let's get your shoulders, armpits, and work ourselves down. Okay, fingers are there. Such nice, long, slender fingers. Okay, let's rinse it off now. Okay, get your pad dry. Okay. So here's some deodorant for you. And how about a little lotion here? Oh, that sounds great. So just some lotion, warming it up, and then working it into your skin. All right. Let's remove the excess lotion so we don't chill you, Mrs. Jones. Sometimes lotion can be very cooling. Okay. Let's move over to your next arm now. The arm that's closest to me. Okay, just a little bit of soap again. Here we go. Let's wash. How are those grandchildren, Mrs. Jones? Oh, they're growing so fast. They are already 20 and 25. Really? I saw them the other day and I was just noticing how tall and quick they're growing. Oh, you're so proud of them. Yes, I am. All right, so we're done with that washcloth because you know we have to change the washcloth when we change our water. There we go. Put a little bit of deodorant on you. And some lotion. I'll make sure I warm it up in my hands before I put it on you. I know how chilling lotion can be. All right, Mrs. Jones. Wipe off the excess lotion. There. All right, so I can get rid of this towel now since we're getting ready to change our water. Take off my gloves. Sanitize my hands. All right, Mrs. Jones, I'll be right back. I need to get some fresh water. This water is getting cold and too soapy. Sure, I'll be right here. Great. Make sure that I lower you all the way. I wouldn't want you to roll out of the bed and hurt yourself. Okay, so back to the bathroom I go. Okay, just pouring the water, the dirty water, into the toilet. Paper towel to go on the back of my toilet as a barrier. Clean paper towel to turn on the faucet. Not necessary to wash the basin again, unless indicated. Good. Water temperature should be 105 degrees. It's quite comfortable for most of your cases. Okay, Mrs. Jones, would you mind testing the water and make sure this is comfortable for you? Okay, that's fine. Great, great, great. Alrighty. Now I'm going to start working on your chest, your abs, your legs, and then your feet. Oh, sounds great. I feel so squeaky clean. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. Bed must be in between my hips and my waist, so that's a good working height. So again, sanitize my hands after I come off the controls and apply gloves. Ms. Jones, I'm going to need that barrier that's on top of your pillow. We're going to spread that across your chest, okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Use this to place across your chest, and then we're going to move that bath blanket down to your pubic area so we don't get the bath blanket all wet, while still maintaining privacy. All right. Mrs. Jones, just going to lift up on this towel. Okay, great. You don't have any signs of rashes, lumps, bumps, or bruises. Everything looks okay. Down to your pubic area. Rinsing. Okay. Okay, and then patting dry. So Mrs. Jones, I'm not going to put lotion on your chest, breast area because lotion can create a warm, moist environment where you could develop an infection. All right, to your legs. legs furthest away from you first. Push soap. Alright. Feet in between your toes. And then rinse. And rinse in between your toes. And pat dry. Dry really well in between your toes. Again, we don't want to create a warm, moist environment where the darkness will contribute to some type of infection. All right, Mrs. Jones, we're going to put a little lotion on you. Being careful not to massage your legs. Did you know that many senior citizens have blood clots forming in their legs? And if I would massage it aggressively, it could cause that blood clot to break loose and travel to your brain or your heart, as well as your lungs. Being very careful not to put it in between your toes, as I said. All right, pat dry the excess off. Moving on now to your other leg, the leg that's closest to me. Did your mom ever teach you, Mrs. Jones, when you were a little girl, never to cross over clean areas? Well, that also applies in healthcare too. Now, always being mindful not to cross-contaminate. Okay, Miss Jones, you're almost done with your legs. Okay, don't need that towel anymore after your feet. Okay, a little bit of lotion. Warming it up and just gently rubbing it onto your skin, being careful not to massage it. Not getting in between your toes. Removing the excess lotion. Okay. Sanitizing my hands. Alright, Mrs. Jones, I'll be right back. You just have your bath to do, or your bed bath. And then we'll be done. Okay. Again, pouring the dirty water into the toilet, being careful not to splash. Clean paper towel, turn on my faucet to get warm water at 105 degrees. Never touching the basin inside the sink. Okay, Mrs. Jones, would you mind testing the water to make sure it's comfortable for you? Oh, yes, it's fine. Great, great, great. And we'll raise your bed up to a comfortable working height. So I'm not straining my back. Okay, wash my hands again and apply gloves. Okay, Mrs. Jones, how exciting. We're almost done.
Mrs. Jones, we're going to do your Peri-care during another session, okay? Once we're done with that back.
Mrs. Jones, here, I want you to scoot a little closer to me so that when I roll you over, you're not too close to the edge of the bed. I don't want you to fall out. I'm going to bring that hand above your head and using the pad, let's roll you over. Okay, to make sure your head is on that pillow for comfort and that your body is in the middle of the bed for safety. There, have you propped with your leg out in front of you will keep you in place. All right, Mrs. Jones, let's put your barrier down so we can do your back. So my last barrier, my third towel, is for your back. Okay, Miss Jones, if I didn't get your back of your neck this time, I can do it now. So stop here, just at your buttocks, because we'll include that in your Peri-care. And dry. And then a back rub. I know you were looking forward to this. So again, warm up my lotion. And starting at the base of the spine, I go up the center with long strokes and circular motions along the borders. Long stroke up the center, circular motions along the borders. How is that feeling? Oh, it's just amazing. I know, I love back rubs too. Alright, so 3 to 5 minutes later, we're going to pat dry the excess lotion. Remove the barrier. Take off my gloves. Sanitize my hands. Okay, Mrs. Jones, you can roll back now. So she rolls back. Well, let's get your gown on you. And we will be done. Okay, here's your new gown. Everything's all snapped together. Okay, great. Protect those fingers so we don't hyperextend them. Mrs. Jones, hold on to this sheet. I'm going to pull this bath blanket out from underneath you. If we do it this way, we keep you covered still, protecting your privacy. Okay, let's get this tied around your neck. Okay, there you go. All right, so let's make sure you are in good body alignment. The gown is pulled down toward your thighs. You're in good body alignment with your head on your pillow. Is there anything else that I can do for you while I'm here at the bedside, Mrs. Jones? Oh, no. You did a great job. Well, thank you. Here's your call light. Let's lower your bed. These brakes are still on. Always want that call light within reach. Alrighty, Mrs. Jones. I just have to clean out your equipment, and then we'll be closing out. So this time I need gloves to clean my equipment, so wash my hands. Apply gloves. I always have to wear gloves to clean our equipment. All right, pour the dirty water into the toilet. Place a clean paper towel in the back of my toilet so I can sit my clean basin there when I'm done. And then begin to wash my equipment. So, cleaning with soap. Rinsing. And drying. Always in that order. Wash, rinse, and dry. Now that it's nice and dry, I can sit it on my paper towel barrier, take off my gloves, wash my hands. For this purpose, I'm just going to use sanitizer. And then with a clean paper towel, turn off my faucet. Pick up my barriers. Okay, Mrs. Jones, everything is all nice and clean. We're just going to put your personal belongings away. Your personal items. You sure there's nothing else that I can do for you? Oh, no, I'm fine. Okay. Let me open up your curtains. Lower the rails that I was using for the skill. Mrs. Smith, is there anything that you need? No, I'm fine. Alrighty, well, if girls don't need anything else, I'll just sanitize my hands, pick up my linen bag, and I'll see you in 2 hours when I do my rounds.